To access components that are inside the PC, you will need to remove the access panel. To remove the access panel, first remove the stand if the unit is installed on a stand. To remove the stand, loosen the two captive Phillips No. 2 screws at the bottom of the stand and pull the stand away from the unit. Place the unit on a stable flat surface, with the right side of the unit facing up. Remove the 3 Phillips No. 1 screws located near the rear I/O panel of the unit. Firmly slide the panel toward the rear of the unit and pull the panel away from the PC. The access panel has several hooked metal tabs on the top inside edges that fit into slots on the chassis of the PC. There are also 3 metal tabs at the front edge that slide under a metal lip on the chassis. To replace the access panel, place the hooked tabs into their slots slightly behind their final location. Slide the access panel forward until the front edge is flush against the front plastic of the PC. Secure the access panel to the PC with its 3 Phillips No. 1 screws at the rear of the unit. Replace the stand if the unit was on a stand at removal. There are 2 captive screws on the stand that align into screw holes on the bottom grille of the PC. Place the stand onto the bottom of the PC and tighten the captive Phillips No. 2 screws to secure the stand. To replace system memory, first remove the access panel. Next, gently pull out on the retaining lever located on each side of the SO-DIMM memory module. The module will pop up from the socket. Pull the module out of the socket. There is a small notch on one side of each SO-DIMM memory module that aligns over a small tab in each SO-DIMM socket on the motherboard. To replace an SO-DIMM memory module, angle the module to about 30 degrees, engaging the notch into its socket tab. Press the module down into place until the retaining levers snap into position over the sides of the module. To remove the 2.5-inch hard drive, if installed in the unit, or to install a new hard drive in a unit without a 2.5-inch hard drive, first remove the access panel. Detach the 3 Torx 15 screws that secure the hard drive bracket to the motherboard. Slide the hard drive bracket toward the front of the unit and pull the bracket out of the PC. If replacing the hard drive, detach the 4 Phillips No. 2 screws securing the hard drive to the bracket. Slide the drive out of the bracket. If installing a new hard drive into a unit without a 2.5-inch hard drive previously installed, detach the 4 Phillips No. 2 screws from the inside of the bracket. To install a new hard drive, slide the drive into the hard drive bracket, with the spindle of the hard drive aligned to the bottom open end of the bracket. Secure the drive to the bracket with the 4 Phillips No. 2 screws. The hard drive bracket has a slot cut out of a metal tab on one side of the bracket that fits over an alignment peg on the motherboard. To replace the hard drive bracket, align the wide side of the bracket slot over the alignment peg. Slide the cage toward the rear of the unit until the peg is aligned to the narrower edge of the slot. Replace the 3 Torx 15 screws to secure the hard drive bracket to the PC. To remove the M.2 Flash Drive, if installed in the unit, first remove the access panel. Detach the 3 Torx 15 screws that secure the hard drive bracket to the motherboard. Slide the hard drive bracket toward the front of the unit and pull the bracket out of the PC. Loosen the captured Torx 8 screw, securing the M.2 Flash Drive in place. The drive will pop up. Remove the drive. Pull the captured screw holder off of the drive. To install an M.2 Flash Drive, first install the captured screw holder on the drive. There is a cutout on one edge of the M.2 drive that the captured screw holder fits into. To install the screw holder, press the edge of the holder that has a small slot cut into it into the cutout edge of the M.2 drive. The M.2 Flash Drive has a notch near one of the side edges that aligns over a key in its motherboard socket. To install the M.2 Flash Drive, angle the drive into its motherboard socket at a 30-degree angle, engaging the notch into its socket key. Press the drive down. Hold it down while tightening the Torx 8 screw to secure the M.2 drive to the motherboard. The hard drive bracket has a slot cut out of a metal tab on one side of the bracket that fits over an alignment peg on the motherboard. To replace the hard drive bracket, align the wide side of the bracket slot over the alignment peg. Slide the cage toward the rear of the unit until the peg is aligned to the narrower edge of the slot. Replace the 3 Torx 15 screws to secure the hard drive bracket to the PC.